It's a great day here at the Solomon Trading Institute. I want to do another market recap. Before I do that, if you would like to learn more information, you could come to our website at moneymarketedge.com. If you would like to talk to us, perhaps you've been looking at our social media, you've been looking at the things that we have done, and you say, "Hey, listen, I'm ready. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to. I've had enough pain. I've had enough financial problems. I'm ready to position myself to potentially do something great. I'm ready to do that." And here at the Solomon Training Institute, we'd love to have that opportunity with you. Once we speak with you and we see that it's a good fit, then you would then schedule an installation for the Brown Goose software. And I would love to come and be a guest speaker at a conference or podcast or whatever, what have you. Love to share the information that many people just do not know. When you become a part of what we do, the educational portal will be your best friend. So you have an opportunity to go and get the asynchronous as well as the synchronous learning environment and reap the benefit from those. Bunch of people want to help you. Bunch of people want to help you. We have a team. We have a staff of people who love what they do, and they help you in the good times and the bad times, in the happy and the sad times. We are committed to doing what we do, and we absolutely love the opportunity to help you. So let's look at today's market recap. Oh, before I do that, this is the book that I wrote here, The Money Market Autopsy: Learn the Secrets That I Used to Kill the Market. Every day, I'd love to have an opportunity for you to read this and get a cursory knowledge of what we do. Again, of course, the disclaimer. The government wants to prevent a run to the bottom, which means that there are people who will tell you that it doesn't take work and that trading is easy and you don't have to study anything, you don't have to spend any time. But we have found out that that's not true, and so the government wants to make sure that we post this disclaimer, that we are not promising you anything. We will promise you an education that will make a difference, and you'll be able to do what I'm about to show you, and so many others all across the country and even other countries are doing. Now, our chart is here. So this is today's chart. And as you can see, there are a lot of marks on this chart, and you will learn what these things mean. Can't wait to teach you what each one of these circles mean. Why did we put this box here? Why is this green line here? Why is this red area here? What's up with this perforated gold line? Would love to help you understand what's going on here, because when you understand what's going on, then it will actually lead to some success. Now, it's not your fault that you don't really know about this. So many people, and many times I run into people who are very, very intelligent, and they feel like, hey, man, if it's like that, we must, it must be a scam because I don't know anything about it. And I'd love for you to read again my book so that you can see some of the things and you can learn some of the things that you just do not know. But the bottom line is this, is that this is not taught in school. This is not taught in school. And so because how do I know it's not taught in school? Well, because I had the opportunity and the responsibility to do what? To teach the children in Alabama. I taught economics for 12th graders. And if you look at this book, now here's the table of contents. So now in chapter 13, this is the only chapter in the entire book. The book has 21 chapters, as you can see, 17 and 1 through 11 is not visible. But the only one chapter in the whole book, which is chapter 13. Look at the name of this chapter: Financial Investments. That's not trading. Understanding Markets. That's not trading. And Equities, right? So section 1. And look at this. There are only 3 sections about this: savings and financial system. Okay, that doesn't help you make money. People who save money are broke because they have money but they can't spend it. Investing in financial assets, that doesn't make you rich, because financial assets means someone else is in control, right? And of course, the bank gives you what, 1% or maybe. And I'm not hard on bankers because we have 2 bankers that are part of what we do. I mean, so if the bankers are with us and taking our classes, that hey, you're something up with this system. And then investing in equities, futures, and options. So now this is almost but no cigar. We need section 4, trading, learning how to trade leveraged instruments, learning how to make money without owning something, trading, and that's what we teach you. And we'd love to have an opportunity to teach you. And again, um, I know if you're an accomplished person and you have a lot of knowledge and even a lot of money, but you don't know about this, um, allow yourself to understand that the reason you don't know is not because it's too good to be true, but the reason you don't know is because it wasn't taught. Now, with that being said, um, in order to become wealthy here, which I believe is the will of God that everyone become wealthy. Somebody said, how can everyone become wealthy? Well, think about it. It's only 314 million people roughly in America. Well, in the market, it's $447.9 billion. $447.9 billion. There are a lot of guys in America with $1 billion. A lot of them. We just recently heard about Kanye. He used to have $1 billion, but I'm sure that he'll be back. There are a lot of people with $1 billion. So when we say everybody can be wealthy, that's not a crazy idea. No, 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 no. But in order to do it, you have to have a couple of things in place. A family bank, which is basically you taking money out of one pocket and putting it into the other. In other words, you have a system where you can borrow money from yourself and pay yourself back interest. And so we have a lot of people who have trust funds, and you can learn all about that. We love to refer you to attorneys who can do that. Then you have to have a protection strategy, right? So you have to minimize your tax liabilities, and so of course we have people that we can help you. Who can help you with that, registered agents and people of that nature. All right. But now here's where we come in, an investing strategy. Because in order to be wealthy, you have to have something to protect. You have to have something to give to yourself, to borrow against and give back to yourself. Well, here's where we come in because potentially you could have the opportunity to make compound interest, right? More money than you need. And then when you do that, then now because it's not earned income, which is a job, it's investment income, so you get capital gains. Even if they raise capital gains tax, like some people want, like, and that's okay. Even if they raise it, it's still not as much as earned income. And even if it is as much as earned income, it's not as taxing on your body as working a job. So when you learn how to invest and learn how to trade things of that nature, then it just puts you in what we call the wealth cycle. Now, here is my performance for today. Here's the thing about this. You see all of this red? This means this was drawdowns. That means at some point in my trade I was down, but it was not a realized loss. It was unrealized, meaning that it had not happened. It's like being in a football game and you're down 2 touchdowns at halftime. Well, the game isn't over. A basketball game and you're down, baseball game and you're down a couple of runs, a tennis match you're down a couple of sets, volleyball you're down a couple of matches. It doesn't matter what's happening. You have to finish the game, right? So here in this case, and I'm leery of a person who only shows, they never show losses. They never show, okay, I lost here. Well, just win, 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 win. Come on, that's not real. Okay, but how do you handle that? And that's what we teach you how to manage, because management is the name of the game. You must cut the losses quickly. Sometimes you have an idea that's a bad idea. Sometimes you have a trade that you entered that's the wrong trade. But that's okay. Cut the loss, get ready for the next trade. So now check this out. So I ended up with one contract today, making $630. And with that, pardon me. So with that one contract making $630, now check this out. So I lost one, two, three, four trades. Um, so small losses, right? And so here's a place. So as you look at the cumulative net profit, as you look, so we were up, we were up, we were up, got to $500, lost, back down to $200. That's okay. Back up, loss, right? Cut the loss quickly, right? So back up to 420 and up. Guess what? Loss. Guess what? Back down to 450. Cut the loss quickly. And here we go. Bam. And we end up with over $600 in that one trade. Now, we have a table that shows you if you make $400 every single day, then that's $8,000. That's just one contract. You can do that with an account size as small as $5,000. But we also work with a prop firm, whereas you can take their test. in 15 days, and they will give you money so that you can trade. And they take an 80-20 split. You keep 80% of what you make, they keep 20% of what you make. Hey, listen, I promise you we'll take care of you if you become a part of what we're doing. Now, check this out. Here's the trade performance for this day. Okay, so 84%. You don't have to be perfect to make money. You don't have to be perfect. So out of 25 trades, 21 trades were winning trades, 4 trades were losing trades. You see, my largest losing trade during the trading period was $160. My ratio average win, average loss, points, but see, the average losing trade was $123. That's okay. So, and this is what I love about trading. Whereas in investing, you can only make money if the market is going up. Here, you can make money if the market's going up or if it's going down. Check this out. So while the market was going up, I made $310, and while it was going down, I made $320. Oh man, that versatility as the market is vacillating backwards and forwards, up and down, you can make money. It doesn't matter where it goes because we're going to teach you how markets really work. Now, here's what I want to say finally. If you give us an opportunity, here are 3 promises I want to make. Number one, we promise that we're going to make it abundantly clear how the marketplace technically works. So there's a fundamental aspect of markets, and then there's a technical aspect of markets. How do markets really work? We promise you that we're going to show you that. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Now, we promise that we're going to make the 5 phases of a professional trading plan elementarily simple to understand. See, genius is not coming up with something that can't nobody understand. Nobody knows what anybody's talking about. That doesn't mean you're a genius. Uh, but genius is taking something that's hard to understand and could even be difficult and making it plain, practical, and applicable. That's what we have done with the market. And we promise you that, hey, listen, once you understand that, in order to make money in the market, you have to have a trading plan. You can't just go to the chart and say, I'm just gonna open up the chart, so I'm gonna take this bounce off this moving average, or I'm gonna open up the charts, I'm gonna draw a trend line, and when it hits this trend line, I'm gonna take this trade, or I'm gonna open up my charts, and when it gets to this level, I'm gonna fade it, I'm gonna go short. No, 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 no. That's not trading. That's not trading. Uh, that's not trading. All right. And so we're going to teach you what a trading plan is. Number one, you have to forecast, know where and where price should and should not go. Number two, you have to recognize conditions, momentum, probability. Number three, you have to have entry criteria. Number four, you have to have a management style, single target, multiple targets, big target, short target, scalp. Where do I put my stop loss? Where do I hit the close button? Where do I place a limit order? Where do I play? You got to have all this kind of stuff. All right. And then number five, how do I exit? I would hate to get on a plane, and when we get up in the air, the pilot comes over the radio and says, "Hey, listen, welcome to this airline. Unfortunately, when I took my pilot's lessons, I did not learn how to land. I got us up safe, but I don't know how it's going to end." No, 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 no. And that's how many people trade with crash landings. No, no landing gear whatsoever. They don't know. Okay. And so we don't want that to happen to you. I make another promise. I promise you that that the advantage you will have by being with that in our social group, I promise you, without being with us just a little bit, going from the onboarding process to the software installation process, starting with the call, where you get all your questions answered, and we tell you and explain to you what we're going to do. And then from the call, you go to your onboarding process where you get the broker's charting platform downloaded on your computer. And then you go to the installation where the installer installs the Brown Goose. And then you go back to the onboarding and you get everything fixed up the way it's supposed to be fixed on your computer and take you through a little rough draft. And then you go to our orientation class where David Posner is going to teach you, who is from Washington, D.C. And then you go to your freshman class where Russell Brownfield is going to teach you from Huntsville, Alabama. And then you go to your sophomore class where Dennis is going to teach you, and he's from the state of Washington. Then you come to your junior class where Joey's going to teach you, and he's from Birmingham. And then you go to your senior class where Lamar is going to teach you. And then you make it to continuing education where I'm going to continue to teach you and make sure that you know everything that you need to know. Listen, I'm telling you, hey, listen, this would be the best decision that you've ever made in your life. Some people see opportunities pass and other people grab hold to them. Hey, listen, I'm Cornelius Wilson Brown III. Have a great day.